the ice with some Bomberman 64. Let me see if I've got my file set up. Yeah, we should be good. Are we good? Fat Wizard is on the donation mic right now. And he will be reading donations as they come in. Oh, you good?
We're good.
You good? All right. I like that. Keep that voice silky smooth. All right. Ready when you are, Fat Wizard, for countdown. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yay. So this is Bomberman 64. If you've never seen Bomberman 64, it's basically like Bomberman mixed with Mario 64 or something. It's pretty cool. It's 3D and like, I want to say open world, but not really. It's open world for N64. You just run around and kind of like, there's a bunch of hidden secrets, and I should probably pay attention. Oh, I missed that. See, game's done eventually. The basis of the game is it's similar to the original Bombermans in that you pick up power-ups and drop more bombs or get bigger explosions and stuff. But this one's 3D! And then there's a campaign-like story thing that you go through. Basically, the world of Bombermans is being assaulted by evil Bombermans, and you're here to stop them. So this first level is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is activate a couple of these switches, which reveals the final exit point of the level. And then you bomb alligators' mouths to open them, because that makes sense. This game employs a couple of cool tricks using the bombs, like bouncing off the bombs to get to areas you might not necessarily be able to usually, or just get to them early. And so that skips a lot of level. There's a decent amount of RNG on some of the bosses. We'll hope for the best, but, you know, you go with what you got. I actually learned this game for the second AGDE, I think, and Square Wave here. And I raced, and he kicked my butt big time. I was like, let's race Bomberman 64, and like 2 weeks later, he was like, I think I got world record, and I was like, all right, well, that was fun. Yay, first level. That's good. All right, so the basis of the way the worlds work is there's 4 areas, and areas 2 and 4 are always bosses, like mini-boss and then boss. A lot of the bosses have super cheesy strats where you just throw them off a cliff, so I'm going to try and do that here. There you go. And normally you would have to hit them with like 3 bombs in order to damage them all the way dead. Oh yeah, 666 on the timer. Omens. Omens. Most of the smaller guys like that don't have a lot of RNG. Some of the bigger bosses definitely do, though. This is another very straightforward level. No special tricks here. There's a little bit of RNG. I want a bomb pickup in this level, optimally, before heading to the next world, because I want to be able to drop 3 bombs. That may or may not happen, but whatever. Marathons. There is RNG on the placement and wandering of enemies. Like, that guy was very nice to me today, but sometimes he can just completely block your path, which is absurd and annoying. There's also, not really RNG, but they'll spawn stuff based, you know, they have a limit of how much stuff they can spawn, so enemies might or might not be there, depending on, I don't know, how you're playing the game or you're positioning yourself. Oops. All right, so I want a bomb pick up here. Yay, I got 2. So nice. Yeah, there's not always an enemy here. That was great. Normally I have to kill that enemy and then open the door, but I did both at the same time. So you pick up remote bombs, and that allows you to... Remote bombs, you trigger yourself. They never go off unless you hit the detonate button. in this case, just allows you to activate these platforms faster. And now this jerk narwhal is gonna meet his maker as... Yeah, take that, dude. I don't know why he's so happy about stealing our crystal like 30 times. Yeah, pretty much what he is. And there's this pillar I'm supposed to destroy. You can just do it from the top of it. Nothing special there. Whee! One thing I love about this game, though, is the music. This is my favorite music in the game, and it's so happy. It's so happy. Very funky soundtrack. Oops. Oh, that guy's not usually there. Whee! Okay. So now the first major boss, and this one does have a decent amount of RNG on the patterns he can give me. Some attacks you can hit him twice in the attack, and it is like a short attack. Some, like one of his attacks, he just flies away and takes a really long time, and you can only hit him once, and it's really annoying, but we'll see. Okay, that's a good one. There's a really... Oh, no. I don't think I'm going to get the second hit. There's a lot of lag generated sometimes in this game, and I missed a pickup there. Now he's doing the one where he goes really far away. If you hit this guy with a bomb, it'll like knock him out and he falls down and you can't actually hurt him. So it's really annoying and you have to time the bombs particularly. Let's see. So that's why I wait for the wings to flap before I throw it, otherwise I'll hit him and you can't hurt him. That was decent. Sure.
All right, so we got a couple donations right off the bat, all from Anonymous. First one is $100, followed closely by $500. And then we got, trailing that, we got a couple tens. Comments, always nice to help others, and yay for AGDE. So thank you guys for those donations.
So this is the first level that I do bomb jumping, which you just bounce off bombs and it gets you to areas earlier than you're supposed to. Oops. And this is actually why I needed the bomb pickup, was for 3 bombs. Oh! That spacing usually works when I come out that doorway, but it did not this time. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Maybe let that bomb explode. That. Okay. And if you like flail the controller while you're dizzy, you'll recover faster. Okay, there we go. And that pretty much skips the whole level. I don't even remember what the rest of the level looks like. I've just been doing this level this way for so long. Is it? Yeah. There's not a whole lot of glitches in this game. Oh man, those guys can one-shot you. Okay, so an interesting thing about this is because I did Green Gardens World first, the RNG on the second boss is like always the same. If you don't, it can vary, but I should be able to quick kill this boss now because I did Green Gardens first. I'm pretty bad with an N64 controller, so it's very easy for me to like flick the stick too much and it turns the character the opposite direction. That's one thing that always messes me up on these. There we go. So, yeah. If you do that, the boss always goes down, and then you can just toss him off the level. There's a lot more bomb jumping in this next stage, and I think, once again, I don't really remember most of the level, but you're supposed to activate, like, stairs to the exit, or ramp or something. Oh, that might be too far. Okay, there we go. But instead of activating the ramp, you just bounce yourself up, and like the trigger's still there, so you just end the level. Kill this guy.